So, I welcome you to the lecture series on practical machine learning using Python. And today, our topic is standardization. And this is another useful data preprocessing technique and basically used to transform data attributes with a Gaussian distribution. Do remember that this technique is used to transform data attributes with a Gaussian distributions. And I hope you all know Gaussian distribution because I have discussed it in my previous lecture. Okay, so kindly comment that what do you mean by Gaussian distribution? Now, it differs the mean and standard deviation to a standard Gaussian distribution with a mean of 0 and SD means standard deviation of 1. You may note this line, and this is very important with respect to standardization. This means standardization differs the mean and SD to a standard Gaussian distribution with a mean of 0 and SD of 1. And this is very useful in algorithms like linear regression, logistic regressions, which assumes a Gaussian distribution in input dataset and produce better results with a rescaled data through standardization. Okay, so we can standardize data mean 0 and SD1 with the help of one class that is known as standard scalar class of scikit-learn Python library. Do you remember standard scalar class of scikit-learn Python library? This will be used to standardize the data. Now, as this is a practical session, we are going to have some practical implementations on standardization, and for that, we will rescale our very known data of PIMA Indians data diabetes data sets. Okay, and first we'll load the CSV data. Then, with the help of the standard scalar class, it will be converted into Gaussian distribution with mean 0 and SD1. Do remember, guys, I'm underlining this mean is equal to 0 and SD is equal to 1. Also put it in black, red because this is very important. Okay, now coming to the practical part, you can take a screenshot of this. So from pandas, import read CSV as we are going to load the data in CSV format. That's why we are importing this. Then from numpy, import set print to option. You know that we use this print to option to set different options like precision. Then what we need is standard scalar class that needs to be imported from sklearn. So from sklearn pre-processing, import standard scalar. Then as always, we are going to provide the path where our PIMA Indians diabetes dataset is. Okay, then names that is frag plus press skin test mass ready as class. These are the different class attributes. Then we frame a data frame using this file. Read CSV path names will be as these names. Then array data frame dot values. So we have extracted the values. Then data scalar. Now we are as we have the values in array, so we are going to apply the standardization process. So let's apply it. Data scalar is equal to standard scalar dot fit array. Okay, so fit array, this will bring our data and this will be standardized using standard scalar. Okay, then as you know the data are there, data scalar, so we just need to form an array. So data rescaled is data scalar dot transform array. Okay, so our standardized data is now in data rescaled. Say set the precision up to 2, set using the set print to options precision 2. Precision is equal to 2. Now you can print it. So print rescaled data rescaled 0 to 5. Okay, so now open your Python ID. So I'm going to open my spider. So I have opened it. So these are the codes just I have illustrated to you. Now let's, I hope each and every line is clear to you. So I can run it now. I have saved this file as the name standard scalar1.py. Okay, so let's run it. So the file is running. You can have a look at the console part. So see the data are coming. So our rescale data are this one. Is this visible to you? I hope it is. So better you do the practical, you'll get the data and have an analysis on the rescale data. What difference you will get for the rescale data. Okay, so that's it. That is our standardization process where we are using standard scalar from sklearn. Okay, so the most important thing is that why we are using, or why we have to use standardization process that I have illustrated in the earlier part of this lecture. So coming to the today's question. So today's question is very important for you, that why we have to apply standardization process. Okay, why, I'm repeating again, why we have to apply the standardization process during pre-processing, and which particular algorithms want their data in the standardized form. Okay, which particular algorithms want the input data in standardized form. So comment your answer. We'll meet in the next lecture. Till then, take care. Bye bye.